Okay, so last week we got the fantastic news that we can reopen from April the 12th, which is tomorrow. Now, I thought, you know what, this is a great opportunity to showcase a little bit of what goes on with the reopening of the studios and the launch of this place. Then I thought, you know what's going to be even better than that? If we give a bit of an overview of what happened in the last year, because as we all know, it's been a bit of a mad one. 2020 actually started off really well. The studios were doing great, the teams were growing nicely, everything was looking positive. So we decided to do a studio in Wolverhampton, and we found a location, a beautiful old building, which had actually been a tattoo studio for the previous 20 years. Now, the only downside to that, with it being a really old building, is that it needed a lot of work, and it pretty much needed a back to brick renovation, which is what we did, and we started to destroy the place. During this time period, there was this strange rumbling about this weird virus. I remember people saying, what do you reckon is going to happen with this? It sounds really serious. It's a bit scary, isn't it? And I was like, nothing is going to happen. So we're in lockdown and it's like, what do we do? You know, I've just destroyed this building. Do we carry on? Do we finish it? When's it going to open again? What do we do? So essentially we put everything on ice and we decided to just work on behind the scenes things. I'm used to working 6 days a week, long hours, grafting away, and to go from that to all the studios being closed and having no control over it, it's a challenge. So we took the office to the roof, which was absolutely great. Dragging pallets up onto the roof so we can have a barbecue area. This is the new office, lads. Obviously at the moment it's just me and Luke on the 2 plastic chairs, but up until Luke fell off the ladders. See, that's where your wrong knife. Pallets have been used to get it up to height. Fuck. And nearly lost the use of his legs. How he is still walking, I'll never know. Here he is. How you doing?
Not good.
Attempted to play golf. Did a bit of gardening. And generally thought, you know what, maybe I should try and relax a little bit. Relaxing can backfire. One particular situation, just trying to have a fire and chill out. I was sitting there, I was in my robe, I'm drinking a bit of whiskey, I had some country music on. Just trying to chill. And then the fire starts to get a little bit cold. I've run out of wood. I go in the garage and I'm trying to find anything to put on there. And I see a pile of boxes. I'm like, yep, put those on. One of those boxes must have been a box of fireworks. Next thing, I've nearly lost my bollocks. I can't live like that, you know what I mean? I've got to keep it moving. So I decided, you know what? It's time to finish the Wolverhampton shop. Let's get back on it. Old school style, just me and Luke. And that tied in perfectly with Boris Johnson's announcement that studios could reopen. So we reopened them all and launched Wolverhampton at the same time. One thing I've wanted to do for a hell of a long time is hire a content creator, you know, somebody to really showcase what we do at Vivid Ink. So we did, and we went through an interview process and we hired a guy called Adam. The first task we set was to create a Halloween special. The only downside to this, lockdown happened on Halloween and the whole vibe was killed.
Yeah, you turn off now.
So we've got a newly hired content creator and we're back in lockdown. What else can we do? So we decided to film some information videos. We get asked questions all the time in the studios and it'd be great to answer them online. Hi guys, Andy from Vivid Ink Tattoo Studios, and today I want to have a little chat about small tattoo, neck tattoo, tattoo infections, tattoos and holidays, cover-up tattoo, tattoo apprenticeship for your realism tattoo. The only problem with that is I very quickly realised A, way harder than you think it is, and B, I'm a terrible presenter. Hello, my name's Andy from Vivid Ink and I am, sorry, I f***ed it up. No one's gonna care either. The lake, oh f*** off. The shut up! Build the design using Adobe. Adobe. Man, we should just make this video about why I don't become a presenter. Everything seemed to be going in the right direction, so we decided to proceed with caution. The first thing on the agenda was to find a space in Derby. Now, Derby's a city that's been on our agenda for quite some time. I decided to do the studio with Rue, who's my partner in Sutton Coldfield and Stafford, and he took the lead on this and took what was essentially a horrible, dingy, old, battered shell of a shop and turned it into a beautiful upmarket tattoo space. He also managed to do it with a really quick turnaround, so fair play to him on that. At the same time, we also found this space, which is formerly a beauty salon, and there was loads of individual rooms, and we decided to open plan the entire area, and we began the refurbishment just as the lockdown hit again. Despite that, we decided to continue with what we were doing, and then we had the fantastic announcement that we can reopen from April the 12th, and then came the real big push to get not only this place polished off, but get all the other studios ready for relaunch as well. Visual representation, how I feel 99% of the time.
So I just got to Vividink Lichfield, Vividink Waltham Abbey Road, just at Vividink Wolverhampton. Well, the biggest neon. Just finished up in Moseley, on to the next one. The last stop is Vividink Birmingham.
And there you go, a little overview into the last 12 months and everything that's gone on. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you soon.